Hello guys, Assalamualaikum, Dini again. I'm going to review Al-Hakim, one of the 99 names of Allah. I just studied this morning with ESQ. Uh, Al-Hakim means the perfectly wise, and the teacher told us about how wise Allah is, especially in terms of decision making, making regulation, rules, etc. Just like making decisions is like building blocks. So, for example, a long time ago, during the prophet's community situation, the regulations made by Allah are different with each between each community because it depends on the need and the condition of each community. But then we have Quran after Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which can be enacted for and implemented for all periods and certain conditions. All are written in the Quran uh, based on the uh, building blocks. So the practical thing what we can learn from Allah's name is that, for example, if we are leader of a company or if we are leader of something, uh, we can also make decisions based on the need and the condition of our employee. So if our employee happy, then the company will be running well as well. uh, just like I said before, making decisions is like building blocks. So today we can make a decision A based on the condition and the need, but tomorrow or in 1 month after or in the next 1 year after, we will have to make another decision based on the need and based on the conditions. And it is also applicable for COVID-19 condition. And then actually what the teacher also told us about how Allah told men to have allows men to have more than one wife. I believe most of us, the women, do not agree with that. Even me myself, I still do not agree with that. I still cannot accept that a man can have more than one wife. I mean, I don't want my future husband to have more than one wife, of course. But then I learn again, I read again. There are several advantage of having more than one wife for the men, and also there are several advantage for the women being married to a man with wives already. Can you imagine Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam or Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? He married his first wife Siti Khadijah when he was 25 years old, and Siti Khadijah was 40 years old. So he married the women not based on the lust. I mean, he was young. If he wants to marry someone because of the lust, then he could marry someone younger and not the old woman like Siti Khadijah. And then after Siti Khadijah died, he decided to marry other women, also not at the same age, even the younger one or the older one, and it's not because of the lust. From that, we can see that the spirit of prophet uh, in marrying more than one woman is not because of the lust. It's not because of uh, something materialistic. So it, in terms of helping them, empowering them. So one of the advantage of being married to with polygamy, we call it polygamy, is that, for example, the women can have a rest when the man is having relationship or intercourse with other women. That's the first thing. And then when women are in need, then the men will also be able to help the women. The, that's one of the reasons. This is the second video. Yeah, that is one of the advantages. And also in terms of money, when the men have more money, especially to help the women, then the women will be empowered by the men, and they will have a better life, both of them. And then also in terms of like building better generation, because by having more wives, it means they can have more children, especially in terms of implementing values of Islam and disseminating the values of Islam, uh, which is, I believe, every religion has good values. Therefore, that is one of the advantage of polygamy. There are many others advantages, and I think you can also read it by yourself if you want to. And maybe it will be difficult for us to reach the step or the stage where we can accept polygamy, but somehow I believe that if Allah thinks it is good for us, then it is good for us. But something that we have to underline, it is not obligated. When we want to do polygamy, there are several requirements. Like, for example, the man should have enough financial capacity, for example, and then for several reasons, for several conditions, it is believed that the man should get the permission from the first wife or the second wife, etc., etc. And also, uh, not only those requirements, I think you can also read more about what kind of requirements that we want to have. What I want to underline is that it is not obligated as well. And then if you are a man who watch my video and you want to do polygamy, then you have to see yourself first to that are you able to do polygamy or not. And if you are a woman watching my video, you can also ask yourself either you are ready to be part of polygamy life or not. Like me, I will also ask myself in the future if I have to face that thing. We'll see. That's all. If you want to give a comment, please have a comment. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Oh, by the way, inshallah, for the next Wednesday, we will have Al Wadud, the loving ones. My roommate will wake me up for having that study again. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.